A business trip can be a playground for anyone who's cheating. If I wanted to find out whether my partner is really in their hotel room, how could I be sure?
Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety with people who believe that. That's a terrible situation to be in. But yeah, you're dead on. You're absolutely correct in that the business trip is basically a playground for anybody cheating. I mean, think of, yeah, obviously hundreds, thousands of miles away from home. There's no fear. There's no possibility someone's just going to show up for the most part. So, and the partner is sitting at home, calling, texting, whatnot. And this is after the good night text or the good night phone call, okay? And you're like, wait a second, something, he or she said something that just didn't sit right. So if you want to find out where they are and they're not answering, easy. Go to instantid.info and enter their telephone number into the search bar. You'll be able to get that phone's exact GPS location, and you could also then activate what's called live location streaming, which allows you now to follow that phone in real time and watch its movement on a Google map. You'll see that pin, that push pin with the street address, the city, and the state, and if that thing is moving, you'll be able to watch it move and ride along with it. So this is what you do. As I said, instantid.info, enter their telephone number into the search bar. It'll do its initial search and get everything going. Then you're brought into your dashboard area. You click on the button that says get, or tap on the button that says get exact location. From there, you have two methods, and more than likely in a situation like this, the first method will be the one you use, which is the private command. Everything that takes place on instantid.info is anonymous. They're not going to know that you're searching their number, and that's why obviously people love it, because they can do these things when maybe a child or whoever, and allows them to, just operate anonymously. So anyway, once you do that, you send the private command through the instantid.info system, and no ringing, no dinging, no chiming or anything else like that. And it's received by the other phone, again, in the background, and then it signals that phone to release its GPS location. It doesn't matter if location services are on or off. It makes no difference. That is not how the location or the latitude and longitude is, we'll say, gathered by that app. And then it reports back to you that phone's exact GPS location as a pushpin on a Google map. You check the little box that says live location streaming, and then you're going to be able to find out. If your partner is in that hotel, that's exactly where that pushpin is going to be, and then all is great. However, there's a little another wrinkle. How do you know they left their phone there and they didn't go out without their phone? But let's, one thing at a time. So let's assume that everything's good and you see the push pin in the hotel. Great, everything's great. If not, you're going to be able to see exactly where they are. And then with live location streaming, you're going to be able to watch their movement over a period of time, whether it's a day, a week, however long you remain connected. And that could answer all the questions in the world for you and make all the difference, because now you know the truth, you're being lied to, and you can move on, knowing the truth, which is really what everybody wants, and that's what this is all about.